Hey guys, Chris Jericho won the Ring of Honor World Championship from Mark Briscoe on Dynamite. And are Adam Cole and the Devil Dumpling Gang back together?
And Johnny Hungy single-handedly wins the war for AEW by coming out with a pair of nunchucks. All that and more coming up on the show. Hit it, Chandler.
Hey, Daver here. Welcome to the show.
Hey, this guy's Chad.
And no Chandler? That little stinker.
He got
He'll be back. Yeah, he did. But yeah, welcome to Grapple-Sauce, a show where 3 or 2 people talk about wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to review AEW Dynamite from 10/23/24. It was kind of a little sporadic for me. Not a lot of cohesion.
Yeah. The good parts were good. There was some interesting stuff. Nothing like I would call no big moment. I had a hard time paying attention during parts. The phone definitely came out. Didn't pass the phone test this week. But there's still some worthwhile stuff. But like I said, there's just some parts where I was just like, okay, I got to pay attention to it because I'm reviewing this, and put the phone away.
Yeah. The thing I was kind of most disappointed with, I didn't feel like the BCC and Jon Moxley had as much impact or gravity to the situation. Kind of starting off the show, was Moxley's audio really low to you?
Yeah, they had audio. Yeah, they need some help with in their audio department in general. But yeah, the music was way too high in the mix. It was really hard to hear.
Yeah.
Then later on in the evening, they're doing more outside stuff, and it was like, I don't know. I swear to God, they were just using the camera mic. Like, dude, get a boom on that guy. Like when Chucky T was trying to talk, I was like, all right. In general, was not a fan.
Yeah, a little bit of audio shenanigans going on. I did appreciate the through line of all the Team AEW guys with their weapons waiting for the BCC to show up. How do you like Johnny Hungy?
That was amazing. Like, he wasn't like really front and center in the shot. All of a sudden, it's like kind of like looking like, is my main man friggin' swinging around a pair of chucks? That's awesome.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that was the highlight for me. Yeah, I liked it. I like how Team AEW's, fed up. They showed him multiple times throughout the show. I thought that was cool. But they got outsmarted in the end.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, all the big guns were off doing other non BCC related stuff. So yeah, when Johnny Hungy's your brain trust, things are definitely going to go awry.
Yeah, things didn't work out as planned, clearly. Yeah. There were some good parts of the show that I really enjoyed. Um, you got Hangman Adam Page, who can sell an injury like no one else. Like you were saying before we went on, like they're every couple weeks we're like, is Hangman hurt?
Yeah. No, just amazing at selling. He gets us like every time. It's awesome.
Yeah, he's a little too good at it. I think Bryan Danielson might be maybe the all-time greatest injury seller, but Hangman is rapidly approaching that.
Yeah. Brian like crosses the line from like making you wonder if he's hurt to, is he seriously hurt? Like the convulsions and stuff. Like, oh, get this guy an ambulance, which I guess they eventually did.
Ooh, yep, too soon. Big highlight of the night for me, Shelton Benjamin. Dude, I am such a fan of him.
Yeah.
Never saw him wrestle before our Prestige Wrestling event where he...
That was a stiff match.
wrestled Mike Santana. Unbelievable. From that match on, I'm like, okay, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's like up there in years, but man, he
Yeah.
is a beast.
Yeah. 49, almost 50.
Yeah. Um, really loved it. Um, let's see. Yeah, Kyle Fletcher, his little promo, people were not having it.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job. It went a little longer than I would have liked, but he was believable. He sold it. I was into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he kind of repeated himself a few, like trying to make a point where he could have easily probably shaved like 3 minutes off that promo. But in the end, like give that guy Mike again. He can do it.
Yeah. I don't appreciate, the crowd's displeasure with it. We
Yeah.
even got a wrap it up chant.
Yeah.
Uh yeah, I thought he was pretty damn good personally. Um I like how they showed a little bit of footage from Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, Ricochet coming out.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool, which we are actually going to review night one and night two of Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. I got it ordered. We're all going to watch it in our own separate free time, and that's what I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we separating that at night one and night two, or are we gonna do the whole thing?
I think let's just do the whole thing, all
How
in
long were
one, all in one. I don't know.
they?
I don't know. Um, but yeah, moving on. I like Brian Cage and Lance Archer as a tag team, even though they went up against some jobbers, some Viking Raider wannabes.
Yeah.
Their finisher combo is something to behold. That beautiful power bomb choke slam combo.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I hope they get a serious push because like that's believable, incredible. Like, yeah, I don't see many people being able to stop those guys. That's a lot of beef.
Yeah, like that would be really weird for them to lose in my
Yeah.
mind. Um, we got Jericho cheating to win the Ring of Honor World Championship. Not too happy about that, but there are two reasons why I'm okay with it. One being he can go away to Ring of Honor for a
Right?
while, which we know they're not gonna do.
Yeah.
And second reason being, let's see, Dave Meltzer kind of weighed in on that, and he believes that let's see here. That they needed a bigger name to have that belt for locking in a TV deal for Ring of Honor.
Cool.
So, yeah, yeah. It makes sense. I mean, I don't know if they were deep in negotiations before when he was champion. I kind of feel like they were, but I don't know. Maybe he's a big enough name here. See, Dave Meltzer says, quote, I think that if they are working on a Ring of Honor television deal, then it's probably beneficial for them to be uh or Jericho to be champion to try to close that deal. So we'll see. I did not like how that panned out. It was a good match though.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
bloody war.
Yeah. They played to their strength, or well, Chris's strengths to make it look good because I like his real high flying years are behind him, but man, they went for the brutality in it. They sold it.
Um looks like Adam Cole and the Devil Dumpling Gang are back together. Uh,
It's so getting kind of convoluted, but I don't know. I liked the outcome. The squash match into the backstage segment kind of worked for me.
yeah. Um, I thought they were turning on him for sure. They were
Although it
way
is
too
funny
nice to
that
him.
yeah, it also it is funny that the faces of the situation were four men in the ring calling one guy out to get beat down.
Yeah, yeah,
Awkward.
yeah, pretty weird. We did get another cool little MJF big screen moment. Uh, I like his little bit of comedic element to his stuff
Yeah.
too. Yeah, House of Black were in action against some jobbers. The match I really loved, Camille versus Queen Aminata. I know I'm
Yeah.
always saying how much I love Queen Aminata. She's the future of the women's division, hands down.
Yeah, she seems to have it all too. Like she's got that it factor. The little bit I've heard her talk too, I'm like, yet again, credible, believable. I want more of that. And shoot, she's got it in the ring in spades. Like I kind of almost like Charlotte Flair. Like she seems to be able to carry anyone to a good match. Like she got probably one of Monet's best AEW matches out of her. She like the one against Camille was great, and she's kind of the common denominator and all that.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, love Queen Aminata. I mean, this is more of a vector to get to Statlander, building her
Yeah.
up and her feud with Monet. But we are going to get Camille versus Statlander next week on Fright Night Dynamite.
Ooh, that's shaping
That
up to be a good one.
yeah, that should be really good show. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see the main event: Private Party and Daniel Garcia versus Jack Perry and the Young Bucks. Um, Good match. Like they're clearly trying to build up Private Party. They're
Yeah.
totally taking those belts, right?
Oh, I mean, with that added stipulation at the end, they kind of gotta now.
Yeah, they can't break them up. Uh, yeah, Isaiah Cassidy wants that match. The Young Bucks are like, nope. Like, how about if we break up forever if we lose? And the Young Bucks bit on that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good stuff. Then we get the old fashioned beat down from the BCC, and Chucky T got pretty messed up from that. The old
Yeah.
chair around the neck and the old stomp from Claudio.
Yeah. No, it was heartbreaking. Like, I never thought I'd actually say like Chuck E. T kind of won me over. The previous segment where he had that like little talk with OC, and then that like he just became Uncle Ben to OC's Peter Parker. Like
Yeah,
I don't think OC is going to be the one to take him down in the end, but man, that's gonna make I love it when he's gonna try. Like a fired up Orange Cassidy for me is my favorite. Like I'm already into that part. Like it kind of breaks my heart a little that he's just gonna be cannon fodder, but still it's gonna be a really good few months of feuding, I bet.
yeah. I'm looking forward to watching Orange Cassidy try. That'll probably be our full gear main event. It better be. Uh, do you think we'll get to see the belt in that
I
match?
mean, I'll have to because they gotta hand it to the ref, right? Or otherwise it's not
Right?
official.
Right? Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Um,
Oh, by the way, did you know, small fact, that CM Punk just passed day 777 of being the real world's champ?
ooh, I love it. I love it. He'll be back one day. Cool, cool. But yeah, you want to go ahead and get into the nitty gritty here at Dynamite?
Yeah, let's do the thing.
Yeah. Um, we get a little recap of the BCC running roughshod over AEW. Definite audio problems. Couldn't hear John Moxley talking. He's in the desert. But I mean, you could like turn the sound off and pretty much know what he's saying.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
something
tired of.
cryptic.
I don't like how AEW is going, and
Yeah,
I gotta teach him a lesson, and blah blah blah. So
yeah,
not that big a deal, but they probably should get their shit together on their audio.
Yeah, that would be nice. They are kind of been doing it for 5 years now, and they're professional broadcasters.
Yeah, yeah. Um, they showed a little bit of Orange Cassidy, kind of walking away. Apparently, he didn't feel like he could be the leader that they need, and kind of abandoned the conglomeration on Collision. Then they show Team AEW waiting for the BCC to arrive outside. They've all got weapons, and then we got John Silver, Johnny Hungy baby, with a pair of nunchucks, dude. Awesome.
Yeah. I always chuckle whenever I see nunchucks in any capacity. I used to do martial arts a long time ago, and for the demo team, which demo is just like the people who do the cool katas with weapons, whoever picks chucks always gets making fun of because they're going to hit themselves in the nuts.
Yeah, yeah, I can see Johnny doing that too. Um, Yeah, like, kind of fast forward a little bit at the end, they get fooled. Marina Shafir shows up in the truck. No, Claudio, Pack, or Moxley. Uh, if it wasn't for the fact that Johnny Silver had nunchucks and he's such a funny little dude, I would be angry that that whole team got
Right?
duped. But
Yeah.
because of Johnny Hungy and how freaking hilarious that was, it worked that they all got fooled.
Yeah. 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 I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure this happened during the NWO angle, but I'm here for it because this little dude's got swinging nunchucks around, and that's awesome.
Yep. Yeah, it was quite the sight to behold. Uh, after that, we get Hangman Page explaining his actions causing Jay White to lose against Christian Cage. Hangman's going on and on about the Bang Bang Gang, how he took out Austin Gunn. Then Colton Gunn comes out of nowhere and kind of chop blocks Adam Page, fights him for a little bit, but Adam Page gets the upper hand and is about to choke him. But the Bang Bang Gang show up, and Jay White says they will see each other real soon. We getting Jay White, Adam Page 2 at Full Gear?
I imagine so. This has got to be a cool stipulation, though.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I'm all for it. This is no Swerve Hangman feud, but
Yeah.
it's not bad.
No, no. Like I said, like I'm happy to see Jay White back, and man, all I've been hearing about this dude's like since before he even came in is like, oh, this guy's gonna be a main eventer. He's so good, and then it's just he keeps getting derailed, injuries and other side stuff. Like, let's get this guy on track. He like I want to see this dude succeed.
Me too. I'm becoming more and more a fan of Jay White. When he returned, I was like, "Oh, okay, I get it."
Yeah,
Like, um, I always felt up until then like, okay, I know this guy is good. I know he, was a big deal in New Japan, but he just didn't like do it for me, you
yeah,
know? He was good in the C2. Uh, he was in the Owen, right, too?
yep,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I liked that, but now I think he's finally broken through that next level threshold.
yeah.
And that might be the whole point with Hangman. Like that's what their goal is.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a great person to put him with. Like they have chemistry and like you say, like Hangman's like in friggin' rare form now too. It's good for him to have a foil.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm all for the feud. I want that to happen at Full Gear, but I think Hangman will have to get that win back.
Oh yeah. 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 Hangman's had enough high profile losses for a minute. Time to push him up back up.
Yeah. And man, I know I just said it, but dude, the C2's coming up.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Our
I
favorite time
cannot,
of the year. I
dude.
actually included that in the little side project I been working on.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I am looking forward to that short form content about to drop from you. Should
Yeah,
be
making a
fun.
comeback after a hiatus.
Yep. Summer's over, baby.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, next up on our episode of Dynamite, uh, really great match. Sammy Guevara back from his concussion injury versus Shelton Benjamin of the Hurt Syndicate with MVP. Um, like I said, love Shelton Benjamin. I think he is the shot in the arm that Dynamite really needed. Like, the crowd is super into him. He's super popular. He's a well-known
Yeah,
name. He's been around for a long, long time. Nothing but good things to say. He was a really good get for
yeah,
AEW.
yeah. No, it is. I mean, I loved him years ago. Then he's one of those guys who's just kind of faded into the background, and like you'd see him all the time. Like he was used all the time, but never in a real high profile spot. And then to see him like just get let loose again, like, oh man, this guy's still got a lot to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. He can still go.
Yeah.
I like the spot where he just tosses Sammy Guevara up in the air like a little rag doll.
Oh man, I've never seen somebody do that part of a release German suplex at the top. That was amazing.
They did it justice, gave us a replay on that. That was good. And I did love too getting we're already so far into the show, Daddy Magic being on commentary.
Yeah.
I always love
Yeah.
him. Love him on commentary. He is the
Yeah.
future of the AEW broadcast team.
Yeah, I hope they don't keep just doing like a weekly spots and they just keep him there till Taz comes back.
Yep. Me too. Me too. Let Nigel stick with Collision. I tried to watch Collision again, but my damn Hulu
Oh,
froze up on me. And I just can't win. I cannot wait for this stuff to be on Max,
right?
and I can actually, and then I don't have to rely on Hulu's DVR. I can just go back to their library and watch the last episode of Collision. Yeah, hate
Yeah.
Hulu, hate it, hate it. I'm tired of paying 100 and whatever bucks for that every
Right?
month. Um, but yeah, getting back in the match here before I go off on a tangent here. Sammy does a springboard on Shelton Benjamin on the floor, pretty nice. Shelton counters a tope with a belly to belly uh, to Sammy on the ramp. That was pretty brutal. Sammy Guevara makes a comeback and dives on Shelton Benjamin on the outside, then gives him a cutter. Shelton counters a springboard with a super kick, and I thought he took Sammy's head off.
Yeah. That was
That was a
actually a nod to something that happened to Shelton Benjamin against Shawn Michaels many,
oh,
many, many years ago. That's this is
cool,
pretty infamous. They one like yeah, where Shelton springboards right into Sweet Ching music and just got folded in half.
awesome. So that was some thought put into that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that was like I said, I want to say 2008, 2012, something like that, like a long ass time ago.
How'd you like the picture of little baby Sammy Guevara taking a
Oh,
picture with Shelton?
I love it when they do that stuff. Like MJF did that with CM Punk. Like I always
Yep.
like this is insane.
Yeah, yeah, dude, unbelievable. So yeah, that was probably an honor for Sammy to be in that match for sure.
Yeah,
Shelton wins with a love his move, the Exploder Power Slam. Come
yeah,
on, dude, unbelievable. Yeah, good stuff. Great match. Love Shelton Benjamin. He is starting to break through the noise and become one of my favorite acts in AEW.
nice. Yeah, no, he's yeah, like I said, man, like known about him for years. Like, and he'd always like pop up. You're like, oh, this guy's great. Like even in somewhat recent memory, he had a fun little run with Brock towards the end of it, end of Brock's WWE run, and that was kind of amusing. But wow, yeah, we saw him at Prestige, and I was like, I forgot this guy was so good. And then, sure enough, a few months later, he's here on our screens again. Like, this Hurt Business stuff is gonna be freaking awesome.
Yeah, we got to be getting Lashley on Fright Night Dynamite next
Hope
week.
so. I hope they don't wait all the way to Full Gear.
Me too. I think that'll be a big miss if they do. Uh, but yeah, up after that, Mariah May is throwing Anna Jay's luggage in the hallway, and then they get in a little fight. Adam Pierce, I mean, Christopher Daniels breaks it up. Um, yeah, so Anna Jay beat Mariah May at Battle of the Belts for an eliminator match. And I can't remember when we're getting that match. I don't know if they've said it, if it's Fright Night Dynamite, or they shouldn't do the pay-per-view. That shouldn't be Full
No.
Gear. That's not.
No, I feel like that's something to do to keep her busy until the her next big feud. So yeah, I think probably Fright Night sounds right. I could be wrong.
Yeah, love Anna Jay, but she's just not on that level
No, yet.
to be yet. She'll be getting there. Uh Next up we get Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis. Kyle Fletcher is explaining uh his actions against Will Ospreay and the Screwdriver, costing Will to lose the title to Takeshita. He says he was supposed to be the next big thing until Ospreay showed up, and he became the next Will Ospreay. I loved that line.
Yeah.
That really made a lot of sense. The crowd isn't loving it. They're chanting "Wrap it up." Uh, let's see. He says Ospreay stabbed Okada in the back in the past, and Will Ospreay used the screwdriver on Omega and gave Omega the Tiger Driver 91. And he says the two of them will have a match next week on Fright Night Dynamite. Then Fletcher, just to prove he's nothing like Will Ospreay, proceeds to shave his head right there in the middle of the ring, which I don't feel was necessary. Uh,
It was a little weird.
yeah, a little
Uh,
weird. I don't
I
think
don't-
anyone was like, "Oh, your hair looks just like Will
yeah,
Ospreay's." That's why we
yeah,
say you're the next Will Ospreay. Um, but yeah, he's screaming, "I'm nothing like you," over and over. So
yeah.
I don't
It
know.
was good. It's a good reason to have a feud. Like it feels personal, and it's kind of good for them to have some non-belts feuds. And yeah, I'm into it. Like I said, I think he could have knocked a few minutes off of that, and it probably would have been fire.
Yeah. And they had a really cool video package, a little montage of them like teaming together back in the day and in AEW, and I thought that was really cool too.
Yeah,
I guess like Rev Pro or something, wherever they were at, New Japan. So yeah, they got a lot of history together for sure. And dude, Fletcher's gonna be a major player in AEW.
yeah,
2 years from now, he's gonna be probably at least an international champion, former TNT champion,
yeah.
something.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nah, and he somehow just went out and got himself that WWE bod too. Man, he looks amazing now.
Mhm. The only thing that kind of bums me out is he doesn't need Mark Davis anymore.
Yeah, true.
What are they
Yeah,
gonna do with him?
that's such a good tag team though. Oh,
Yeah,
but he's got to be
yeah,
coming back soon.
yep, he does. Um, maybe maybe they can kick Hobbs out of the Don Callis family and stick Hobbs and Mark Davis together.
Right? Oh, that'd be fun.
Or my dream combo would be Mark Davis and the Butcher.
Oh, that yeah. Yeah, whatever happened to the Butcher and the Blade? He's still
He
kicking
was
around?
the Blade was hurt. He's been out with injury
Oh.
for a long time. The Blade was in Team AEW with a weapon. He
Oh,
was in
nice.
that
I didn't
shot.
even catch that. That's
He's
funny.
a good guy now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. He teamed with the Outrunners not too long ago.
That's amazing. How did I miss that?
Collision,
Yeah.
Rampage. That'd be
Okay.
why. But yeah, he's a good guy now, which is kind of neat. Love the Butcher. They need him on television more. But yeah, after that Kyle Fletcher promo that the crowd did not like, we get some footage of Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, Ricochet attacking Takeshita after Takeshita's match against Josh Alexander, retaining his international championship. Ricochet calls out Takeshita for Rampage, right? Did I get that right?
Uh-huh.
Are they trying to like boost Rampage before they are shopping it around?
Oh
Could that
yeah.
be another ploy? Could that be a ploy to get that picked up?
I mean, that's the way to do it. That was a pretty fucking sweet match.
Yeah, yeah. So calls them out for Rampage. Then MVP and Shelton Benjamin walk up and say, I know we have a tumultuous past, but new company, new beginnings. And he gives Ricochet his Hurt Syndicate card and says, nice suit.
Was a nice suit.
I kind of like that. So Chandler would know. Do you know what their tumultuous past is?
Yeah, yeah. Well, ish. I wasn't watching a ton, but they ran the storyline of they tried to recruit him in for the Hurt Business in WWE, and then Lashley kind of destroyed him.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I think he could fit in that group.
He looked like he was considering it too. So
Yeah, I mean, as was Max Caster.
yeah.
Maybe Leo Rush is having second
Yeah.
thoughts. There's a lot of
Leo
choices
Rush
here.
was Lashley's manager a long time ago. That's weird.
Yep. Apparently, Bobby Lashley tweeted about he was unhappy that Shelton Benjamin destroyed him. He's like,
That's
uh,
funny.
he said he wasn't happy about it. So we'll see. Um, yeah. So after that Ricochet, Hurt Syndicate uh, segment, we got my new favorite tag team, Brian Cage and Lance Archer taking on a couple Viking Raider wannabe jobbers. Uh, Basically, Cage and Archer win with the quickness with a so uh Brian Cage puts one of the guys up for a power bomb, gets him up, and Archer grabs him by the neck, and they do a power bomb choke slam combo.
Yeah. How have I never seen that before?
Right? Why didn't like the Brothers of Destruction
Right?
do that?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm into it. I want to see. I want to see them and the Outrunners. I don't know who I would cheer for.
I know. Yeah, so Outrunners and Brian Cage and Lance Archer are now my tippy
Yeah,
top of
they're
my favorite.
saving the tag division.
Yeah, dude. Yes. Unbelievable. Keep them going. They need a big push. Maybe we can get like a tournament or something with them
Yeah,
in
it's been a
it.
while
I
since
don't
we've
know.
had a tournament.
Yeah, let's just do it. Book it, Tony. Um, then we got Chuck Taylor telling Orange Cassidy that none of these guys have beat Moxley except for him, and tells him to step it up. Uh, so yeah, uh, that is true. Orange Cassidy has beat John Moxley.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
something that's kind of big.
yeah. Full Gear 2023.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, yeah. Look for full gear now. All of a sudden,
Yeah,
uh, let's see. What do we got so far? Nothing fully announced other than either Adam Cole or Roddy will be facing MJF, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we're probably getting Moxley, Orange Cassidy.
I would imagine so. Now that I think of it too, it's like, oh, and a year ago to that for that pay-per-view too. So
Mhm. Yep. Poetic.
yeah.
We're probably getting Private Party. Please tell me we're getting Private Party taking the belts off the Bucks
Yeah.
at Full
Or
Gear.
they'll probably be defending their belts. Aren't they? Isn't that on Fright Night?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't
Yeah.
write that part down. Maybe it is. Um, but yeah, Chucky T trying to give some words of wisdom to Orange Cassidy. After that, we get a ladder war match for the Ring of Honor World Title. Mark Briscoe defending against Chris Jericho. Hi guys.
All right.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. That's the tag team match is on Fright Night.
damn, I think that's too soon. That's not a big enough
They
moment
got a
for them.
lot advertised for this already.
Lay it on me. You're looking at
Uh,
it. Let's do it.
See, they got Camille and Statlander,
Can't
Swerve
wait.
and Shelton, Adam Cole, Betty Matthews, Young Bucks Private Party,
What?
and Jay White and Takeshita.
What?
Jesus.
What the fuck, dude?
Damn. Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay. Neat. Neato. I'm looking forward to that. Uh, so yeah, Ladder War, Ring of Honor title. Mark Briscoe uh had to accept that rematch from Jericho. Um, let's see. Mark Briscoe knocks Jericho off the apron onto two tables. Briscoe sentons on a ladder after Jericho moves out of the way. Jericho climbs the ladder, but Briscoe gives Jericho a Death Valley driver onto a ladder. That was pretty nice. At this point, Mark Briscoe's bleeding all over the place. Mark Briscoe uh, puts Jericho on a table and climbs the ladder in the middle of the ring. Brian Keith tries to interfere, but Rocky Romero comes out and chases him off with a kendo stick. Briscoe gives Jericho a froggy bow from the tippy top of that tall ass ladder onto Jericho.
You see, he even kind of
Uh,
thwacked the belt on his way down.
yep.
That was cool. I was like, he
Yeah.
should have just grabbed it while he was flying.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would have been even better. Holy shit. Then Briscoe goes to grab the belt, but Big Bill puts him through two tables on the floor and carries Jericho to the top of the ladder for the win and new Ring of Honor World Champion. Then
Yeah.
Ishii comes out to stare him down.
Yeah, but where was he like 5 minutes ago? He could have prevented all that.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. Um, yeah, like I said, maybe that'll help Ring of Honor get a TV deal. Then we could watch Ring of Honor, Chad.
Cool. Good. I miss Athena.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm not paying 10 whatever 99 a month to watch Ring of
Yeah.
Honor. I will not do it. You can't make me.
Yeah. Maybe if they put stuff on Max and I can cut Hulu, maybe.
Yep. Yeah, true. So yeah, new Ring of Honor champion, poor Mark Briscoe, but he doesn't need that belt, and now he can maybe be on AEW more.
I hope so. Yeah, I guess
He
that was his wish though. When he got the belt, he actually wanted to be actually make it more Ring of Honor centric again because it hadn't been for a while. So
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, love Mark Briscoe. He's one of my favorites on the show. I love the conglomeration. Really, they're really great faction. I'm glad they're not doing that like trios popcorn match every week. They kind
yeah,
of toned that down. Good for them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Definitely went a few weeks too many with that. It's just like, oh, I love this, but you're kind of ruining it for me. Make this a special occasion.
mhm, yeah. Next up, we got Adam Cole with a promo. Roderick Strong interrupts with Mike Bennett and Matt Taven. Adam, Adam.
I kind
uh,
of missed that. I'll be honest. I heard that. I was like, that kind of warmed my soul just a little bit.
yeah, me too. It did me. Uh, Roderick says MJF used Adam Cole and to make the fans care about him. He said MJF didn't even check on him once when he was hurt, but they did. Bennett wants to finish the feud together, and Roderick Strong is proud of Adam Cole for working his ass off to get better and get back. At this point, I'm like, man, they're being way too nice for him. He's gonna turn around and they're gonna give it to him, but no, man. Roddy wants MJF first. Adam Cole then calls out MJF to come to the ring for an undisputed ass whooping. MJF appears on the big screen. He's getting a massage from a pretty lady and says Roderick Strong and Cole have to win 3 consecutive matches to get a match against him at Full Gear. And he won't be there in person until then. Uh, Adam Cole and the Devil Dumpling Gang hug it out. I guess they're all faces now, and they don't even mention Wardlow.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a head scratcher, getting a little on the convoluted side. Money is Adam Cole gets 2 in a row, Roddy gets 2 in a row, then MGF is like, all right, now you two fight.
Yeah. Yep. Um, I did like the little touch too of Kyle O'Reilly looking on like, oh,
Yeah. It is funny
um,
because he did turn around and run back inside, and it was like he didn't come in to help during the match, but to
yeah,
watch this.
yeah, he did do that. It's kind of weird. Next up, we got Penelope Ford, explaining her actions, coming out and attacking Jamie Hayter in the 4-way Women's World Championship Eliminator match. Uh, she's mad about Jamie Hayter getting such a big reaction and a parade when she came back at Wembley Stadium. She talks about Jamie Hayter being her last partner in her last match. She's been out for 2 years. Holy
Jesus.
shit. And she won't let anyone forget who Penelope Ford is. Good for her, man. I'm glad she just didn't go away and get forgotten like the bunny. I'm glad she's still with
Mm,
AEW.
yeah.
Um, happy for her, and I'm happy for her husband Kip Sabian too.
Yeah.
He's
Also a bit of screen time lately.
yeah, dude. So yeah, they're AEW originals, man. Like there's nothing bad about that. I loved Penelope Ford's move set too. She did a lot of those like cartwheels and like
Yeah.
gymnastic flips, and she
Yeah,
was
she
pretty
could do that
brutal.
Matrix the one too, for that dodge. Oof, I always love that. That's so slick.
Yeah, dude. She's real hard hitting. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to her having a match against Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
Uh, then we got Jamie Hayter responding, saying she worked for everything that she has. Talks about wrestling in front of a bunch of drunk old men or something for some amount of quib. She's uh, looking for a fight, but Penelope's nowhere to be found. Hayter calls her out for a match in 2 weeks on Dynamite, and I'm
Nice.
very looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's good. Like, Yeah, another heartwarming one. Like Penelope too. She held it down during the pandemic. She was one of those people that were just there, going match after match. Like I heard those taping schedules were just brutal, and she would do multiple matches in a day, and it's pretty awesome. Like glad to see her back because she's another good hand.
For sure. Um, After that segment, we get the House of Black versus three jobbers that I didn't bother writing their names down. Uh, Daddy Magic just laughs at the jobbers, saying they're pissing their pants.
That's fair.
I like that a lot. Malachi Black hits the end on jobber number one. Brody King cannonballs jobber number two, while Malachi Black and Matthews kick him. Uh, Buddy wins with a curb stomp on jobber number three. And then Buddy Matthews gets on the mic, which he never ever does,
Right?
and calls out Adam Cole for next week. Then we got Adam Cole confronting Matthews in the back, and I love the lighting. They really nailed that. Like
Yeah, that was pretty slick.
that was good. Um, Dark like blue lighting made it look all like spooky. Uh, Matthews says he wants to prove the point that Adam Cole is fragile. Ooh.
That's fair.
Did you hear the interview that Adam Cole did? He had to get part of a cadaver bone
That's insane
for
and kind
his
of
ankle.
badass. Wow,
Yeah,
they should be trying to recruit him, and that is so goth.
yeah, dude. So he's got a dead person's ankle bone in his foot.
Huh. I didn't even know you could do that. That's kind of
But yeah.
not neat, actually.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy interview. Like he just kept having setback after setback after setback. And yeah, Dave basically his ankle just exploded.
Jeez. Wow.
Just hopping down.
Eh, such an
Unbelievable.
innocuous little spot. Crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this match on Fright Night Dynamite. Hell yeah. Uh yeah, really looking forward to that actually. Um Next up we got Camille versus Queen Aminata. Loved this match. Camille finally like didn't squash someone quickly.
Yeah.
She had to work for it. She had to fight for it. Queen Aminata wasn't gonna let her win easily. Uh, I already said it. Love Queen Aminata. She's the future of the women's AEW or the
Yeah.
AEW women's division. She's got it all. The look. She can talk on the mic. Her skills great. She's a great seller.
Yep.
Important. Uh, but Camille Lariat's Aminata uh, and covers, but Aminata kicks out at just one. I like that. Aminata gives Camille a Tierras. Camille gives Aminata a backbreaker. Queen Aminata gives Camille a running forearm strike, then a swinging neck breaker. Then Camille gives her a running boot. She covers for 2.999. Queen Aminata gets Camille in a really cool body lock, then transitions it into a sleeper. Um, and I've noticed Aminata uses some like submission holds.
Yeah.
Like this is the second match where she like got a weird, unique submission hold on her opponent. She did that to Monet like
Yeah.
last week too. This one was different though, which is kind of neat. Kind of admire that. Like I said, she transitions into a sleeper. Aminata reverses a power bomb with a pin. She gets a 2 count. Camille ends up winning with so she does like a reverse DDT, but at the last minute she flips her opponent over to where they land face down.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
She's
don't know what she's calling that. but I like it.
Yeah, no, it's kind of funny for me. All my favorite women stars are all the undercard people right now. You
Mhm.
know, Camille the Goon, Queen Nominata, sort of the pin taker now.
Lady Frost.
Yeah.
I love Lady Frost. But yeah, Statlander comes out. She walks all the way to the ring to get face to face with Camille, eye to eye, rather. Mercedes ends up hitting Statlander from behind. Statlander no sells it. Then Camille hits her reverse DDT move on Statlander. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to this match for sure. If Camille thought Amanado was a challenge, man, she's definitely getting beat.
Oh
Her
yeah, yeah,
winning streak is over, buddy.
yeah, yeah. And I chuckled so hard at Statlander no selling the little punch from behind for Monet. Like, stop that. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, that's your title holder. Make her look stronger than that.
Yep. So that's full gear. Gotta
Oh
be full
yeah,
gear.
yeah. We gotta get a title
Um,
change because this ain't doing it for me.
it ain't working, bro.
Stat looks like $1,000,000 too, man. When she came out and flexed, I was like, "Oh God, she's like she's putting muscles on muscles now. She is big."
Yep. Yeah. I didn't fully understand the weird all of a sudden face turn, but I'm able to look past that and it works. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. I'm interested to see if there's any weird interactions between her and Willow. Like, are we cool now or?
Ooh, just yeah, maybe Willow comes out to like save Statlander or something. That could work too. Um, cool, yeah. I'm digging it. Statlander's awesome. I think they made the right call. She was pretty fun as a heel, but I think this is working.
Yeah.
It hasn't lost me yet.
No, yeah, yeah. No, now that you mention it, like I've acknowledged that, but just like you, I've just kind of suspended. Wow, easy for me to say. My disbelief. I'm like, yeah, I looked right past it. I was like, oh no, this is just what's happening now. So that's cool. Like,
Eh,
it's funny how I'll pick some things apart, but every now and then I'm like, yeah, this is fine.
all right. Then we pan to the outside of the arena, Team AEW with all their weapons. A car pulls up, but it's not Moxley, it's Christian Cage, Nick Wayne, and Mother Wayne. They get out of the car. Kip Sabian is lurking between a couple cars in the parking lot. The patriarchy chase him down, and they make it to the ring. Then they pan to Hook in the back. He is uh, looking for the scumbags who attacked his dad, and he says they're in the ring right now. Hook runs to the ring. He suplexes Nick Wayne and tries to get Christian, but Kip Sabian comes behind him and low blows him. Ooh, saw that coming. Christian tells Kip Sabian to get in the corner and he'll deal with him later. Uh,
I love Christian. Just
dude,
like he anybody else would just be like, what the F is going on? And he's just immediately got a response for this.
so Kip Sabian does. He just goes to the corner like a bad boy.
As one
And
does.
yep. Nick Wayne gives Hook a Wayne's World, and Christian gives Hook a kill switch on the metal contract case, denting it in the process. And the patriarchy and Kip Sabian walk to the back. Did he just earn his spot?
I hope so.
Yeah, man. I think, dude, that could do wonders for Kip Sabian's
Yeah.
career too.
He needs to change his name though. Like Christian needs to change his name, just like just another replacement for Kill Switch. It'd be funny.
Oh my gosh. Yep. I like that a lot. Um, all right, man. We're already at the main event. Cool.
Yeah.
Private Party and Daniel Garcia, newly formed team, after calling out the Young Bucks and the Elite for not helping or acknowledging what the BCC are doing, and they're facing Jack Perry and the Young Bucks. Starts off with the brawl before the bell rings. The Bucks and Private Party do a little thing where they do a move and then all kip up at the same time. That was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Garcia is looking real aggressive. Uh, he's looking like a star, dude. Like, there's no two
Yeah.
ways about it. Like, I'm so glad he's stuck with AEW. Oh yeah, he came to the ring in an AEW shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty slick.
Yeah, love it. Love Garcia, man. Uh, let's see. Jack Perry DDTs Garcia off the apron at the same time as the Bucks sentoning Zay in the ring. Zay is down in front of the barricade, and Stokely Hathaway is yelling at him from the other side of the barricade. Matthew stops the hot tag from Garcia to Zay. Jack Perry power bombs Daniel Garcia on the timekeeper's table. Zay kicks out of the risky business from the Bucks. Mark Quinn goes on a really good tear against the Elite. He was looking good, dude.
Yeah.
Love Mark Quinn. Yeah, he was looking really powerful, really good against Jack Perry and the Bucks. The Bucks do their senton powerbomb combo on Zay. Private Party do the Philly string uh, into Zay, cradling Matthew for the win.
That was cool. I
Awesome.
like that variation of that finisher. That's kind of badass.
Yep, me too. Really fun match, man. Making Private Party look really good, giving some rub to the younger generation. I think, man, I kind of feel the overall vibe in AEW right now is like, hey, we got to push new stars.
Yeah.
Like, I think the
I
Young
think
Bucks,
like
like in real
6, 7
life,
months from now, it's going to be a very interesting show. Like I feel like we're kind of this weird beginning phases of it, and it's not all hitting, but there's enough where it's like, oh shoot, like if we fast forward down the line, this is going to be pretty cool.
yeah, yeah, I think like the Bucks, non kayfabe in real life, like understand they know what they got to do to
Yeah.
push AEW to the next level. Moxley understands it. Brian Danielson understood it. Like that's the whole thing right now. Pushing talent that should have, could have, would have been pushed a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. No, that's yeah, it's cool. Like, when these guys like they understand, like, shoot, we're they can still go. They still got a lot of gas in the tank, but they can't do it full time. They can't carry the company on their back, and they've got so much talent. It's like, oh, let's turn these guys into stars and let them go. It's their turn.
Yeah. Yeah. I think pretty much everyone's understanding that. Uh, then we got Zay calling out the Young Bucks for a rematch, and the Young Bucks just walk off, disregarding them. But they propose if they lose, Private Party split up for good. The Young Bucks immediately accept, and oh yeah, that is happening next week
Yeah.
on Friday night. I did write that down. Um, then they show Marina Shafir pulling up outside in the Ram truck, but Claudio and Yuta are already in the arena. They attack Private Party and Garcia. Apparently, Moxley has been incognito backstage the whole night, disguised, and drags Chucky T to the ring. And they put a chair around his neck and stomp it. Orange Cassidy runs out with Team AEW, and Orange Cassidy looks shook.
Yeah, no, that was good acting. Like I'm like Chucky T's always been that guy. Ah, he's kind of a lovable goofball. I can take him or leave him, but that dynamic and OC selling, I was like, I'm invested in this now. This is awesome. I love it.
Yeah. They ended it at the right time. Like the little AEW logo popped
Yeah.
up, and it ended like it was good. It didn't need to go any longer, any further. I think it really worked. Um, I didn't feel like I don't know, I'm conflicted here. I don't feel like the BCC were as brutal. I I feel like they outsmarted Team AEW outside a little too easily,
Yeah,
but that wasn't the cream of the crop of Team AEW,
true.
let's just say.
Yeah, no, they honestly they could have pulled up the truck, got out, and just like manhandled their way in.
I think that would have been kind of cooler,
Yeah,
honestly. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like the duping of them out there kind of fell a little flat for me, but all in all, I like where they're going with it.
yeah,
Orange Cassidy, Moxley, it's gonna be a freaking good match. And yeah, I like it. That I like the theme of pushing the younger talent, creating new stars, and basically a hard reset of
yeah,
AEW is what's happening right now.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm into it. Like I said, did I like everything and was it well executed? No, but overall, I was pretty satisfied. Like I can see where this is going, and it's just like, oh no, this is cool. Like like I said, I love a fired up Orange Cassidy. Like a Chucky T immediately just made me feel something, and then like that ending, I was like, okay, I bought in again. This is great. Take me on this ride.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I'm clamoring for the unexpected defection to the
Oh yeah, yeah.
BCC.
Who's gonna be the third man, brother?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Who's gonna do it, man? I'm really looking forward to that. Who that is. Uh I
be
think
cool if it were Hulk Hogan. I'm kidding.
Ugh. Man, he was so loony, Hogan, man. I'm having a lot of trouble differentiating the artist from the
Right?
person. It's getting harder and harder.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, man, let's see, who would I want to defect? I think it would really work well if it was Orange Cassidy, Jack
Just
Perry,
yeah.
or a real left field Garcia,
Ooh, that'd be cool.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Cassidy, I could see like Mox beats him and then he just kind of, well, if I can't beat him, I'm going to join him kind of a moment.
Yeah,
Garcia has always been attracted, like, man, the Red Death, like, that's kind of his vibe.
he was Brian Danielson named him,
Yeah.
Lee Moriarty, and Yuta
Hmm.
of three guys he wanted to train, and right when Danielson showed up, so I think that would fit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it ended pretty good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool. They're setting some stuff up. Like I said, like, yeah, I wish they would just be a little more hardcore and all in with that whole storyline. Like it should be a threat in every segment. Like, um, yeah, and like you said, a little more brutal. The like Johnny Hungy shit, like it was funny and heartwarming, but at the same time, it probably could have been more serious.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
oh, the other thing I wanted to put over that I didn't when you were going over it was how MVP, man, is seriously the MVP of managers. Like when he's ringside, he actually feels like a manager. He's not a distraction. He's like he said there, you're playing with your food. Quit playing with your food. I was like, oh, see, he's yelling at him. He's actually managing him.
Wow. Wow. Good point,
Like
dude. Yeah.
managers usually just feel like they're either distractions, they're getting too physically involved, or they're just buffoons on the side who end up making their other guy lose, if anything. And but he feels like he's actually there as a coach. It's great.
Yeah. Good point, man. Yeah. I cannot wait for the full Hurt Syndicate to
Yeah.
form.
Think they're gonna clash with be like get involved in this main storyline, or are they gonna be off in like Hurt Syndicate Island?
I'm not gonna call it Hurt Syndicate
Yeah.
Island per se. I
That is
mean,
definitely gonna be its own thing, right? It's not gonna.
yeah, I mean, I feel like it kinda should be because Lashley would destroy Moxley, and they
Yeah,
can't do
yeah, he
that.
would.
They can't do that.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I think they should probably leave that alone for a little bit, but I do wanna see the BCC angle permeating through every
Yeah.
aspect in a way,
Yeah, even if
maybe
it's like with like one group's leaving the other, there's a bit of a shoulder bump there. Maybe they have like a quick
mhm,
one-off or something. Like,
maybe someone gets the shit beat out of them by the BCC, and here swoops in MVP, giving him the
yeah,
card,
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
but
protect you. We'll protect you.
yep, yep. But yeah, it's good, man. I'm liking AEW. There's so many internet wrestling community trolls and haters out there that
Yeah,
just live for AEW to die.
yeah, yeah. This you'll find a group for everything that does that for everything, though. So I don't know. Whatever. We like what we like. We talk about it on the internet.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Yeah, yeah. I like Brian Zane, man. Like what you like, but don't be a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Words of wisdom. But yeah, man. Uh Looking forward to Fright Night Dynamite. We went over that card. That's a pretty big card
Yeah,
right there, man.
yeah, yeah. To
Um,
reiterate, Stat and Camille, yes, please. Swerve and Shelton, yes, please. Probably gonna get
obvious.
Lashley would be my
Yep.
guess. Cole Buddy Matthews, hell yeah. Bucks Private Party for the belts, pretty big stipulation, heck yeah.
Yeah.
And Jay White Takeshita, when did that sneak on there?
I don't know.
Yeah,
But
it's based, but we're this isn't even Monday. We usually we're talking about this on Monday, and we still like don't have a full card, and this is pretty hot. So are they kind of getting back on track with like actually promoting?
hopefully, yeah, that's kind of been an issue.
I mean, well,
Uh
it should help ticket sales. Like, why would you buy tickets to a show if you don't even know who's going to be there?
yep, absolutely. Yeah, why would you? Yeah, they can remedy their promotion woes and their sound audio woes. They're really cooking. But yeah, overall, uh, going over and reviewing the whole episode, it made me a little bit happier about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's usually how a what happens to me too. I'll be usually like kind of down on it for a minute, then we talk about it. I'm like, oh no, there's still stuff I liked. Okay, and then this is going to lead to this, which is going to be freaking awesome in a few weeks. So that's cool. So
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what they need to do. String us along and be like, "Oh,
yeah,
here's what is probably going to happen. You better watch." So that's what they need to do. Cool. Yeah. Pretty good, pretty good show overall.
yeah,
Like you said, I got the phone out a couple times and had to be like, "All right, Dave, you got to watch this."
right.
Um, yeah. But yeah, looking forward to Fright Night Dynamite. That should be really, really great. And yeah, looking forward to Full Gear also.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, now I gotta find some time in to watch Maple Wrestling and
Yeah, Maple Syrup Wrestling.
yeah, yeah, just like we used to make back home when I grew up. It's like mud wrestling, but
Yum.
way stickier.
Yep, yep. Yum. But yeah, thank you everyone out there for joining Chad and I for our review of AEW Dynamite.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed what you watched and loved it or even liked it, don't forget to dust off the old elbow and give me a Macho Man elbow drop or a Froggy Bow
Ooh.
or a acclaimed mic drop or an
Yeah.
Okada elbow drop.
Ooh, he's got a nice one.
Right on to that
Yeah.
like button. We'd really appreciate that. Just don't get hurt. And go ahead and give us a last ride, maybe a
Yeah.
jackknife power
If
bomb.
if you have a friend, they can help by grabbing his throat and choke slamming.
Yeah, power bomb that mother effing subscribe button for us too, and leave a little friendly comment. We'll talk about anything you want to talk about in the wrestling world.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and I keep hearing something in my headset about the audio realm.
Yeah. So, if you'd rather consume us in podcast form, you can check us out on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and anywhere where all major audio podcasts are found. And if we're not on your current platform, let us know down in the comments below, and I can probably remedy that.
Yeah, we'll get it on there. But yeah, I think that about does it for our episode. Um, let's see. We'll get back on track with our Dyna Nitro
Yeah.
comparison here soon when Chandler's back. We're
Yeah. He's
running
much
out of
better at that.
we're running out of nitros, man. Looks
Oh
like
no.
Dynamite is about to surpass them here pretty soon. That's
Ruh-roh.
kind of weird to think about, isn't it?
Yeah. 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 I know. If you still feel so new.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, we're over five years in,
Yeah.
man. Unbelievable. But yeah, I think that just about does it. We're going to come at you with a Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, forged in what was it called? Forged in Excellence, I
Yeah. Yeah.
think.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered it. We're gonna watch it, and
Yeah.
I'm excited for
Two
that. So,
Takeshita matches. Yes.
mhm. Yep. But yeah, we'll have that out to you soon enough. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Also coming down the pipe. The 21st marks are the first ever posting of the podcast. Then Chandler joins shortly thereafter. So I kind of threw together a little retrospective of the channel's favorite moments in wrestling over the past year. A little bit of everything. Hit up some AEW, little WWE, some even threw some Prestige in there. So should be a little fun thing. About 5 minutes long, not a big investment of time, and bet you'll like it. Also threw some cool audio tracks in there. So
oh, you got to put some us eating hot food.
ooh, shoot. Okay, so about 6 minutes long.
Yeah, man, we had a pretty cool video early on of us eating hot stuff when we actually had punishments for our
Yeah, yeah.
predictions.
Thank God that didn't last too long. I probably would be on some weird medication for my stomach after by now.
Yeah, me too.
I've lost way too many predictions.
Yeah, yeah. But cool, yeah. Looking forward to that. And I just saw tickets go on sale tomorrow for Roseland 10.
Damn.
Yeah, January 11th. Prestige, baby. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm actually looking forward to that. We'll probably be
Yeah.
going. They've advertised Mike Santana,
Oh hell yeah.
um,
Hope we get
Josh
Blackheart again.
Alexander. Yes.
Kind of
Hopefully,
one of my favorite gimmicks right now.
yeah. Hopefully, him getting signed with AEW didn't hinder the gender, any of that. So, yeah, looking forward to that.
Please, somebody take the belt off of Alan Asshole.
Dude, Alan Angels is the shittiest.
He's such a good
champion.
heel. He makes me so happy. Like I
He
love
is
to
good.
hate him. I love to hate him.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, cool. I think that just about does it. And yeah, thank you, Chad, for joining.
Oh, thank you, sir. It was a fun one-on-one. That was an unfortunate round.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you out there for joining, and I think I'm gonna do the thing.
Yeah, do the thing. Do the thing.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.